everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anne. If you don't know me, it is great to meet you. Let me just first preface this video by saying I am pretty tired. It is 7:80. 7:50 at night, which is not that late, but I woke up at 4 this morning to go to work. Worked an 8-hour shift. I am a working class citizen. Thank you very much. I'm so special. This hat at Target for $3. It says do not disturb. Hopefully it's not reading backwards or something on the camera. But yeah, it says do not disturb. It's pretty stinking cute. I look really weird with a hat and no makeup on, but I got this weird idea because I'm like, okay, like I'm kind of sleepy. And I was like, what if I like draw some like Z's on my face and stuff like that and just make like a cute blue kind of like look. I don't know. I'm gonna I have like a couple ideas, but the thing is with me and ideas, they never usually play out how I intend them to in my head, so we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Also, I do have my window open because it is hot as all heck in here, so if you hear street noises or birds, that is why. But it feels really nice to have my window open. I'ma just say that much, although I'm probably gonna get cold in like 5 seconds, so. Okay, yeah, so if you want to see how I get this look that you have not seen yet, but probably have by the thumbnail or something, we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the No Problem Primer from Touch and Soul. I know that some people don't like this, but I freaking love this stuff. Like you don't even need this much. This was a full pump and you definitely do not need that much. I'm going to just start looking like, I don't know, someone from the Slytherin house because I just gotta get my hair out of my face, man. Oh, so regarding my last video on if I wanted your guys' opinion on if I should do my hair like orangish or keep it just natural. And I do think that I'm gonna try and keep it natural for a while longer. Like I do miss dyeing my hair, but it is definitely an undertaking and something that you have to really upkeep with. And currently I don't have any products that would really work well for keeping up that kind of tone in my hair. So and I don't really feel like splurging a bunch of money on that right now. But also I've just started really noticing like my natural hair like really coming back to life and like getting its own little natural like highlights and things like that. So I'm kind of excited about it, honestly, because it's been a long time coming. Honey, you got a big storm coming. It's been a long time since I've actually seen my more natural hair color, aside from just like roots peeking through when I did color my hair and all of that. So kind of excited about it, and I'm just gonna try and see how it goes. I'm really on this hair growth journey for 2019. I want my hair down to my butt, but in like the healthiest way. So I'm really gonna try to upkeep on getting trims and everything. But if you're trying to grow out your hair too, let me know because your sis needs encouragement. I'm gonna use a couple foundations. I'm not too sure about 2 of them or 1 of them I'm gonna use, but the first one is this CoverGirl and Olay Advanced Radiance Foundation. I haven't used this on camera, I don't think. Oh, that was a lot. I kind of just want like some full coverage, and I feel like this is decently full coverage. But it's still pretty dewy, which is like good. Like I don't really like, I kind of want full coverage matte, but I also want full coverage dewy, so I might mix it with another foundation, but I'm not sure how I like the other foundation. I keep trying it and I keep kind of not liking it, but I feel like maybe mixed with another foundation I might like it. Like I don't know. I'm gonna get closer to the camera or to my mirror because yeah, girl is blind, so but yeah, I really like this foundation actually. It's not super long wearing or anything because it is so dewy. I don't really wear it to work or anything like that, or unless it's like a short shift, you know. But man, this foundation is so pretty, especially if you set it. It's like one of those ones that just kind of like sinks into your skin, and I feel like it is made for maybe like older skin types maybe, but if you have like dry skin, this foundation is pretty nice. I'd say it's about on par with the Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation, which I love from CoverGirl. just not quite as dewy. Like it has a different texture or like finish, but I don't know exactly how to explain the difference. So yeah. Also the lighting's probably gonna be terrible in this video, but nobody really cares about that, right? Like, does anybody really care if somebody has like really bad lighting in their video? I don't know, I don't really care. But unless it's like literally dark and I can't see anything they're doing, then I'm like, okay, fix that. Also, oh my gosh, I have to just say my appreciation for this little palette. This is the Cover FX Perfector face palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I freaking love the mirror in this thing. Like, look at how freaking fat and huge this is. This is amazing. Granted, I can only use like 3 shades in this palette. It is the light palette, but like I can't use either of the highlight shades, so. But the contour and the blush shades are pretty nice. And I haven't really tried like the setting powder in it, or like the finishing powder or the brightener. I don't know if the brightener is like a highlighter. If somebody could explain, I'd appreciate that. So I was going to use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, which I don't know how I feel about it. But I think instead of to add a little more coverage, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Sticks Foundation. I really don't like this on its own, but I think it works okay for adding more coverage, but I don't honestly remember because I've tried it a couple times and I kind of hated it. No hard feelings, ColourPop, not everything works for everybody, but maybe just to like add a little more coverage and warmth. I am breaking out so bad, like everywhere. I know it doesn't really maybe look like it, but like I always break out like on this side of my face and on my neck especially. Like, why? I have never found a stick foundation that I like. Granted, I've only tried like 3, but I know the Hourglass one is supposedly like amazing, but I do not have that kind of dough right now, so y'all can have your fancy ass stuff, okay? I don't know, it's hard to tell in this lighting because genuinely this lighting is actually really bad and I can't see really what I'm doing now. Okay, I don't know how long I wasn't recording, but I started doing concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Warm, which is hella light, hella full coverage, which is why I'm mixing it with a darker concealer. But anyway, my friend was telling me that I need to film more, so here I am. Hope you're happy. Just kidding. I know I do. This is gonna be a lot of concealer. Just you wait. But anyway, I have a story. So I went to a Starbucks inside of a King Soopers. In case any of you guys didn't know, I do work at a Starbucks. I'm not going to say which one or anything because I am so paranoid. Oh my gosh. This eye looks terrifying. And I don't have eye drops, so we're just gonna have to work with that, I guess. But anyway, I went to this Starbucks and this guy was so all over the place. So I ordered a venti chai with almond milk and whipped cream, and I was like watching him write on the cup, and wow, my eyes are so irritated. Why am I already losing my voice? I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Anyway, this guy was just so all over the place. He was like this kid. I could kind of tell he was like maybe new, but like I walk up to the counter and like he's like, "Hi, how are ya?" And I'm like, "I'm good," and blah blah blah. I tell him my drink. I can tell that he's not really writing it correctly on the cup, and like I want to, like, when when I know how to do something correctly, I just wanted to like grab the cup out of his hand and like write my drink on the cup for him. It's not like I have like an allergy to dairy or anything or like whatever, so if he messed it up it would be fine, you know. But he didn't write almond milk or whipped cream on the cup. He just wrote like chai, and then he was like, "Do you want like vanilla chai?" And I was like, "No, just regular chai." You know, I would have said if I wanted vanilla. I mean, whatever, not really important. But then like immediately after I order my drink, like he's still standing there like doing the register. He's like, "So are you excited for Endgame? Like, do you like the Avengers?" And like he started just babbling to me about the Avengers and Endgame, and I was like, "Yeah, like I mean, I like the Avengers. I'm excited about it." But honestly, I'm not really like super in the loop with all of it. Like I didn't even know that there was a I mean, I knew that Endgame was coming out, but I didn't think it was coming out till like fall. So, but I've been trying to avoid trailers because I just don't want to spoil it for myself, and I feel like in a lot of big movies, they always put like the big action scenes in it, and I kind of want those to be like seen for myself in the theater where I can like enjoy them on the big screen and everything. So I was like, no, I haven't seen the trailer, and like he was just so distracted with like talking to me about this that he didn't even remember like what drink he was making. He was like, you should pull up the trailer on your phone right now, and I was like okay. But I just told him I didn't have service, and I didn't, because that store is awful with phone service. But anyway, I'm gonna set this with a bit of RCMA no color powder in my oregano bottle. Why is it in this packaging? So anyway, he was like, you know, babbling to me about Avengers, and like I started noticing that he was just like grabbing the regular milk, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, can you use almond milk? And he was like, oh yeah, that's right, sure. So like everything was going fine, like pretty much. Like I've made that mistake before, like I mean, it's not really a big deal. But he just kind of kept talking to me and like I don't mind. I mean, he was like a nice kid and everything, but I noticed he didn't leave like any room for whipped cream. Like he was at like surface tension level and I was like, and like he had poured it so fast that I like didn't have a chance to like chime in or anything like that, you know. So I was like, I'm so sorry, like I wanted whipped cream, and he was like, oh, that's right, I'm sorry. So, you know, me thinking the way a barista does, like I would have maybe poured out a bit of what was in the cup to make room for whipped cream. No, he decided to pour or like put whipped cream on top and like pile it on. Like, okay, let's just pretend. Okay, I'm sorry, this is okay. So like if here is like let's pretend this little ledge is like the rim of the cup, like everything is filled up to this point. He decides to pile on whipped cream up to here, and then is like, you know, like thinking that a lid will go on it. Like, so he starts putting on a bunch of whipped cream, and I'm like looking at it like, oh man. And it starts like overflowing on the counter, as whipped cream does when you put way too much in a cup. I'm trying not to be like too harsh on this person, because like I could tell he was new. I've made really stupid mistakes before. I still make them all the time. It was just like one of those like moments that was just like funny, you know? So I kind of like, I just wanted to tell you guys. So yeah, whipped cream was falling on the counter and making a mess, and he like stood there for a second and he was like, that usually works. And I was like, does it? Like, I don't know about that. So at this moment, the guy that I have seen before, who has made my drinks before, has come back from his break, and he's like looking at the scenario, kind of like not wanting to get involved, you know. And I'm like kind of like looking at him. I'm like screaming on the inside. I'm like looking at him and like looking like at the situation, you know, like help. He didn't help, but the kid decided to pour a lot of my drink into another cup for some reason, but he didn't give me that cup of like all that extra chai. He just like kind of forgot about it, I guess, and then he like filled it up the rest of the way with the whipped cream. So from there we were good to go, but it was just a kind of hot mess of a experience, you know what I mean? He kind of reminded me of like one of those kids you would see at like Disneyland, you know what I mean, like working there, because he was so bubbly and enthusiastic, but he was also so all over the place. But all in all, he was still nice. He still did a good job. Like, he still gave me my drink with what it was meant to be, so like I have nothing held against him whatsoever. It was just a funny experience. I cannot talk and do makeup to save my life. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got a new butter bronzer and I'm so excited. Yeah, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I previously had, or still have, the shade Light Bronze, and I actually meant to just buy the regular bronzer shade, so that's what I bought this time. So hopefully it'll still be an okay shade. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze up my face a little bit with this. Hopefully it turns out looking okay. Ooh, yes, I like this. I like this shade a lot. Oh wait, it kind of has like a glow to it. Hang on a second. Ooh, wait. Yeah, it does. What? What the frick was that? Annie, get your gun. Weirdly slid on my dresser, but it like freaked me the heck out and it made a weird sound. Ugh, I hate that. Especially like when you're home alone. Like, no thank you. In other news, I found out my brother, I mean, I know he's been engaged, but he got a wedding date, and I'm so excited. So that's in October, so we should be hopefully flying out to his wedding, in October, which I am super excited about. I know that's not for a while, but I am hella excited. I love weddings, like, especially, oh my gosh. And my brother too, he is so fun at weddings. He's just like generally just a fun, goofy dude. So anyway, I'm gonna fix this eyebrow. And also like his fiance is so sweet and just one of the nicest people I have ever met. So I'm just so happy that they are getting married. And my face is feeling so like tacky still. So I think I'm actually gonna set it more with some RCMA No Color Powder. I'm using this Mata brush. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Look how freaking pretty this is, and it's so fluffy and it's like perfect for setting your face. Generally, I don't really care if I'm super tacky or not tacky, like a little dewy. But I don't know why. I just feel like for this look, I'll be able to appreciate not having the tack. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be dipping into a lot of different palettes, so please just bear with me here. First I'm going to dip into this shade right here from the BH Cosmetics Festival palette. This is an amazing palette, just FYI. The shade Palooza. Very cute, very cute. I don't think I've actually used this shade yet. Kind of just go in and just kind of blow this out through my crease. I'm not doing anything super duper specific on the eyes, I don't think. More of the work is going to be focused on the face with the Z's, which I feel like I'm going to end up accidentally drawing on backwards. So hopefully I can figure that out. But so I was wondering, do you guys like have a preference when people do like their eyeshadow? Like, would you rather them do like one eye at a time, like just do this eye for example and then switch to the other eye? Or do you care if they like go like, you know, transition shade, lid shade, lid shade, you know what I mean? Like, do you guys care about that? Or is it just kind of like whatever? Because I feel like for me it's kind of like I don't really care, just as long as it doesn't take a million years. I say as I'm taking a million years, but I'm gonna take this shade Celia from the Alamar Cosmetics palette, the Volume 1 palette. I know there's a Volume 2 out now and I really want to check it out, but anyway, I'm gonna put this all over my lid. I'm going to take this brush, I'm just swirling it on this BH Cosmetics color switchy thing so it doesn't have any pigment on it. I'm just gonna kind of brush through and kind of try and diffuse those edges just a little bit, you know, just like that. I really hope this looks okay. Like, I feel like I'm kind of starting to look like one of those old women who just like wears blue eyeshadow and like bright red lips and calls it a day. But okay, I'm gonna dip into this kind of like periwinkle-ish shade right here from the NYX Swear By It palette. And I'm just going to start kind of packing it in that outer corner. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, wow, this is a really pretty shade. Hello. My last like super blue look I did, I feel like was that lightning bolt one, which definitely did not turn out how I was expecting. It was still fun, but I mean, your girl struggled. I mean, I'm still struggling, let's be real, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the other eye right now and probably pop on some liner and lashes. Yes, and I will be back in a few, well, I guess like a second. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you over there. I was just over here color coordinating with my water bottle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lashes make everything better. Pretty much all I did was throw on these lashes. These are like $3 from Walmart, so your girl's getting a steal. And then I pretty much just blew out all of the top colors that I have onto my lower lash line, and that's all that you missed. Also I'm eating Lindt Excellence dark chocolate with a touch of sea salt, and if you are a dark chocolate hater, that's fine. You can have your preference, it's okay. Why did I decide to eat this on camera? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a pinky blush or like a blue blush. And I feel like this is already so out there, and I'm already going to be adding more to it that we might as well go hard or go home. So blue wash it is, oh my gosh. I am going to, however, take this little shade right here, the shade Spirit, and pop that on my inner corner. Ooh, this shade is so cool. It's such like a holographic kind of like, I kind of want to do just something like nude and basic, so back at it again. Taking these two shades. Kind of like bringing it upwards a little bit, like up, going like that, you know what I mean? I do want to be kind of blushy though, so sometimes if you're doubting yourself, you should just trust your gut instead of trying to like see if you can pull it off, you know what I mean? I tend to not have very good judgment when it comes to that kind of stuff. Right, left, right. Okay, I can do this. I got this, okay? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna take this little nude pencil here and I'm gonna kind of like trace my idea. Wait, why does it look right in the mirror? Oh my gosh, wait, is it gonna be backwards like in person? Where's my phone? This is really confusing me, you guys, like no joke. I really hope this turns out okay. Well, but this way it's fine. This is genuinely so confusing and I feel really stupid, but I can't figure out if they're gonna be the right way on camera. Oh, okay, and then this way they're fine. Okay, I think I should be good to go because it's for Instagram, so like I can have the picture be whatever way I want. Like I said, I'm not wearing this out, so we good. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to do these in white or black. I don't know, I kind of want to do like white. Maybe I'll like add a little black, but I'm gonna just start off with white because that's easier to cover up than black. So playing it smart, playing it smart. In all honesty though, I feel like I did a pretty good job with what I was trying to go for, so long as I can continue to keep it that way, we should be fine. Also, I'm resting my pinky on my face because I feel like it helps me get more control. Just a heads up if you're doing any sort of face work. I feel like it really helps me out anyway, so if that means anything. I say this as if I'm like writing on my face all the time, which I'm not. Ooh, okay, wait. I mean, they kind of look like lightning bolts up here, but like, you get the idea, right? Like, it's not just me thinking I'm cool. Okay, so first I really wiped off the liner like on a, well, first on my hand and then on a cloth because I just really don't want it to be super runny or pigmented, so. Okay, I'm sorry I'm getting like so crazy close, but I really need to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this gray shade right here, kind of like from my Smashbox palette, and just teeny tiny bit of that. And I'm gonna run it right under and kind of inside of the Z's, just to hopefully kind of give it like a shadowed like kind of like they're sitting on my face, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to achieve that very well, but that's what I see people do, so I'm just copying all the amazing artists that I see on the internet, okay? Let me live. See, it's like when I do these types of videos or like these types of looks, like I never film them. And I think it's mostly because I like to just be able to like zone out and like play my music and stuff, which I can't obviously do for copyright reasons, but I don't want to be like rude and have like my earbuds in, you know what I mean? So it's like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I think it gets like the idea across. I don't know like how well it's translating on camera, but hopefully it'll look okay in pictures. We gotta be extra for the Instagrams, you know? And definitely pop it on my nose. Get off of there. And I'm gonna put just a bit right over here, and then I'm gonna like tap ever so carefully over this. Okay, that's good. A decent little bit right above my brow bone, because like when I take pictures I want this side to be like super glowy, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do something a little fun that I haven't ever done before. Wow, I haven't, well, okay, let's be real, I haven't done like any of this before. I'm gonna put a bit of the NYX glitter primer. Just gonna put a little dot right there. And kind of just like pat it around this little area here. And then really quickly I'm gonna take this e.l.f. glitter that I've been waiting to use for forever. And just start kind of packing it on. This is the coolest glitter. Oh my gosh. Wow. But wow, this glitter is so neat. I think I got it like last year, and it was like part of e.l.f.'s like Halloween makeup, or yeah, I think it was like their Halloween makeup, but this would be perfect for like a New Year's look or something too, or like anything really. It's so cool. There's so many like different like reflex in it. Oh my gosh. I am in love. How freaking cool, dude. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm getting so excited. I started playing with glitter a little bit more recently, and like oh my gosh, I just love it. Like, how can you not? It's just so cool, and there's so many different like colors that people can put into them, and like I don't know, I just think it's so cool. I'm kind of okay with it kind of being a little messy, you know what I mean? Like not super in like a teardrop shape or anything like that, like kind of just haphazard. I haven't honestly been this happy with the look in a while. Like, I mean, I know I was happy with like the little heart look thing I did, but like that was like easy, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything complicated. Like I didn't have to like draw words on my face or anything. Okay, this is getting to be a bit much. I better stop. There's gonna be glitter literally on my floor and everywhere for days, but that's okay. Just like, I don't know why I'm I know this is like absolutely insane, and like literally nobody would ever wear this look, but like for a cute Instagram picture, like yes. Last but not least, we are moving on to lips. I'm gonna use the NYX liquid suede, or wait, do I want to use this? I don't know. I'm gonna just try using this lipstick. No, I think it needs a lip liner. Okay, so I'm using this Bodyography lip pencil, and I am gonna overline my lips just a tad. This is in the shade Barely There. Now I'm gonna pop that lipstick back on, or like on top of all that, and put a little bit of e.l.f.'s Touch of Pink just in the center. Oh, dang it, I should have done it on this side. And here is the completed look, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me know that you enjoyed this type of video and that you would like to see more. Leave a comment letting me know what kind of video you would like to see from me next. And be sure to follow me on all of my other social media. I do post frequently on my Instagram, and I try to stay up to date with things on Twitter. So yeah, I will have those linked down below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.